What up, world? How y'all doing out there? No matter when you're watching this video, in the morning, midday, late night, I hope you're in good health and I hope you're in good spirit. But before we get into our next segment, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You could even share it if you want to. Appreciate it. Thank you. On this segment, I want to talk about titles. Yes, titles. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you have going on, you have a title, right? And it differentiate about who is who. It gives you the, well, he's him and she's her, right? And no matter who you are, you have one. You might not look at it like that, but if you're alive, if you're breathing, you have a title. And why are they important? Well, it lets you know who is who. So if you're a mom, you have a title. If you're a dad, you have a title. Brother, sister, auntie, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, you have a title. It's who you are, right? It separates you. Well, that's my brother. That's my sister. Well, my aunt is over there. My uncle's there. Oh, my grandfather, my grandmother, and my mom and my dad. That's who they are. It's a title, right? And I'm the nephew. I'm the dad. I'm the uncle, I'm the brother, right? So it gives people an idea of who you are. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, you have a title, right? So what is your title? What is your title? Who are you? Does it mean anything? Right? And some people get carried away with that title. Now, if you're on a job, you have a title, right? And you might be the supervisor. You might just be a regular employee, right? You might be the manager. You might be the boss, CEO. It's different titles. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, all titles. It lets people know who you are. Why are they important? Think about that for a second. And in some cases, they're not important. No matter how important you try to make it seems, you're not important. That title is not important. Not you per se, but the title, right? Because some people earn their title. Some people are given their title because of their status and who they're related to and who they are, their background, their family. It was a title given. It wasn't a title earned, right? So would you rather earn your title or you rather be given a title, right? And some people with the supervisor title, the this, the that, the manager, they don't know anything about their job description, as far as, the supervisor know more than the employee. Nah. The owner know more than the supervisor. It's his company, right? That's not always the case. So some certain situations and some in some scenarios and situation position, titles are not important. They're not. So it might affect your pay grade. It might affect you getting a raise, but at the end of the day, man, you don't know no more than I know. I know way more than you. I'm gonna put it like that. I know way more, and it goes like that because the employee and the employer is almost like one no more than the other. And in some cases, certain situations, the employee know way more than the employer, right? So the worker knows way more than the boss or the CEO, supervisor, the manager, because they do everything. They have to learn everything about this job description, this job, so they'll be able to perform their duties, right? And you know, bosses and supervisors and managers, you know, they have a tendency of, oh, if you don't do what I say, you're fired. It's my way or no way. When they have no idea of what's going on. So sometimes titles are important. Sometimes they're not. And if you're a manager, supervisor, if you're a boss, CEO, whatever, if you have people working under you, right? Think about these people probably know more than you about that job. Do you treat them different? Do you act different? Do you like, I'm better? Is that your persona? Is that your mentality? Is that your characteristic? Right? I'm better because I'm a manager. I'm better because I'm the supervisor. I'm the boss. I'm the CEO. I'm better. No, absolutely not. That I found always to be, it like, it rubs people the wrong way, especially if you be like, well, I need you to do this. If you're telling somebody what to do, right? And they be like, I know you're the boss. I know you're the manager, but listen, if I do it this way, that is not going to come out right. That's the wrong way. So do you be like, well, you have the you're beneath me mentality and you're going to do it my way or go home or get fired? Right? Are you one of those? Who are you? Why does your title make you more important? I just something to think about. You know, if you have a title and you have people that work for you or under you, why are you more important than them? Why do you treat them a certain way? Because at the end of the day, I feel like nobody should be working for anybody. Just my preference, just how I think, right? Nobody should be working for anybody. Right? And where I'm going with this is we should all be working together. Man, look, I don't work for you. I work with you. We work together because at the end of the day, if you think about it, the boss of the company, he needs the employees more than the employees need the employer. Because if they quit, the boss is stuck with a whole bunch of stuff that he can't do and he don't know how to do. He checks in every now and then to make sure things are going right and correctly. He hires people to do the job, to work the business. He don't know. And if a situation occurred, the machine breakdown, these people know how to improvise because they've dealt with it on a daily basis. And they improvise, well, this don't work, let's do this. The boss has no idea, right? They're not familiar and they're not knowledgeable about what's going on. So it just always kind of made me feel like, you know, why do supervisors and bosses and, you know, why do they act the way they act? Why do they treat people the way they treat people? Instead of saying, well, you work for me. No. We work together. Why can't that be a thing? We work together. Right? And Your title gives you this right here. This, your title goes to your head. And it'd be like, I'm better than you. And I make more money than you. That's why they put me in this position. That's why they think I'm more qualified. And, so yeah, my clothes are nicer. My car, my home is nicer. That doesn't that doesn't sit too well with me when it comes to I think I'm better than you, right? Because I had an entertainment company, and the name of my entertainment company, Boss Squad, right? I was doing music. It was called Boss Squad Entertainment, and Boss Squad Entertainment came from, I don't care who you are. If you're on my team, and I say my because I started the company, not because I think I'm better than everybody else and be like, that's mine, right? So no matter who you are, and we have a meeting, a round table, a sit down, right? About which direction to go. Everybody at the table at the time is a boss, right? What's your opinion? What do you think? How do you feel? Do you see anything we need to change? Do you see anything we need to keep the same? What's going on? Talk to me. You know what I mean? And for as me, I'm like, we didn't have janitors, but I felt like if a janitor came in and be like, listen, I've worked around you guys, I've, seen a few things, this and that. How about if we do XYZ? If the janitor have a great idea, because I used to say, everybody bring all the ideas to the table. We'll work it out. We'll fix it. We'll put it into the pot. Come on, let's go. So everybody is a boss. Boss Squad Entertainment, right? Because I just felt like I never felt like I was better than anyone because of my title. It's just a title. That's all it is. And it separates to let you know who you are and where you stand. That don't make you better. So what's your title? What does it says about you? How do you carry that? How do you wear that? You wear it like, if it doesn't go this way, which is my way, you're out of here. Go find something else to do. Are you one of those? Because sometimes people have to do a self-check. And a lot of people get besides themselves, right? Because of the title. When at the beginning of you was a worker, you was an employee just like me. You was at the bottom just like me. But now you have a title that makes you better. Now you treat me different. We used to go hang out. We used to have dinner. We used to play ball together. Now your title makes you better than me? Why so? Why so? That was last week we was just at the mall together. Now you don't want to be seen with me. It's ridiculous, right? And I know titles have a place in society because without structure, it'll be chaos. But that's about all that a title is used for, in my opinion. You have to have a leader. You have to have people that lead. You have to have people that follow, right? Because, without that kind of structure, it's chaos. Everybody, oh, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the worker. You're the work. No. We have to have titles to bring structure. But titles don't mean I'm better. Titles are there for structure. Right? So at the end of the day, you have to be mindful and be careful about how you talk to people and how you treat people. Right? At the end of the day. Because when you wake up the same. You put your pants on the same. You get in your car. Everything is the same. Right? So don't go around treating people like this, like that, like this, like that. You never know who you're talking to or what these people are capable of. And a lot of times, people with a title and they're higher in the work chain and the food, whatever, they don't like to give people opportunities and chances to prove themselves or to show what they can do. You know what I mean? My idea is so grand, and I don't think you'll be able to handle what I do. Um, but at the same time, you just don't know. They might can handle pressure way better than you on a job. They might be able to conduct business way better than you on a job. They might have a way better vocabulary. They might know how to speak that language. You know what I mean? And when I say that language, business, they might have a better vocabulary, the vernacular, whatever. They might know how to read people better. They might be better for that position than you are. You just got lucky. You was on the job longer, or you knew somebody. Right? And in order to make room for new employees to come in, they have to give that position to somebody. And you might not have been the best qualified. You was just there longer. That's all that means. Or your family member owns the company, your uncle, your in-laws, your grandfather, your dad, your mom. Somebody runs the company and you got the position, right? So your title really doesn't mean anything. It's just there for structure. So guys, don't get carried away with a title. Don't let that, go to your head. It just means that we need order. That's all. We need order. So your janitor might be, he just caught a bad break. She just caught a bad break. That's all. They might have ran a company way before they came and worked for you. They might have other people that they worked for and they was taught the game. They just work for you. They have grand ideas, but you think just because they work for you that they can't do what you do. And maybe they can do it better. But your title got you stuck. Your title got you feeling superior, right? Your title. So now I guess you're entitlement. You're entitled to act like you're better because of your title. Nah. That doesn't work like that. Your title it doesn't entitle you to act like you're better. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. That's not how it should be. Right? So check yourself. Think about what you're doing. Think about, the people around you. Just sit back and observe what's going on around you. Just watch people. And they might be what you need to take your company higher. They might just be what you need. And stop looking at them like they work for me. They can't possibly be better at my job than I am. Yeah, you got a nice suit. Yeah, you got a nice car. But that doesn't make you better. Please understand that. You got to start thinking with this. This? Come on, man. This doesn't mean anything. This is everything. So start using this and stop using this. And maybe you'll turn out to be just a little bit better. You know what I mean? So I'm the dad, I'm the mom, I'm the brother, I'm the sister, aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather. Okay, yeah. It's a title to let you know where you stand and who you are. Doesn't make you better. So please stop acting like you're better than the next person. Stop letting that title go to your head. You know what I mean? Stop being so arrogant. Don't be so nonchalant. Oh, so, man, kindness and respect and observe. That's it. So at the same time, man, if you're not a CEO, a manager, a supervisor, anything like that in your company or the people you work for, you got this. You can do this. I believe in you. Now you need to believe in you, right? We're going to come together. We're going to get the business clear and we're going to apply that pressure, right? Yeah. Smart talk.
Cosign, 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 cosign.